All right, before those storms hit today, our 3 News meteorologists were at Progressive Field for Weather Education Day. They spoke to students about science and weather and gave demonstrations. Look at them right there. The team, that's our team, talked about the relationship that weather has with baseball. And I'm going to guess, the relationship. If it's raining, we don't play baseball.
Well,
is that part of the relationship?
We tried. We gave it a heck of a shot today. I mean, it was raining, and they stayed out there for a while.
Here we go. Well, there's Betsy right there, and through the magic of television, she is standing by right now at the weather wall with the latest on this crazy weather we had this afternoon.
There is nothing more amazing than hearing young children shout out evaporation and condensation. It just makes me feel so good. I tell you what, we talked all about thunderstorms and watches and warnings, and that's what we ended up with today. Our weather impact alert is basically on the tail end right now. We were talking about the biggest impacts happening through 6 p.m. We are just about to cross over to where we have no severe weather in the area. So we'll call it for the rest of the evening that we're just going to have impacts of periodic downpours, and you just need to stay aware of that. We're going to hold in the low 60s through the evening hours. We're going to start to see more and more of these scattered showers and downpours breaking up. There are no severe thunderstorm warnings active currently in Northeast Ohio, but you can see we still have some highlighted counties out toward the state line. There is the severe thunderstorm watch, which was trimmed back to now just Ashtabula and Trumbull counties. It's only till 7 and the severe weather's out of here, so I'm expecting that to be canceled too. But we still have a lot of rain to get through, and you can see that the heaviest rain is east, the lighter rain is west. The Guardians are back on the field. They are going to play through whatever these little junk showers are coming through, so I was very happy to hear about that. They're in the 9th right now. But you can see that the heaviest rain is right along State Route 11 and points east, and as we get a little closer in to Trumbull County, you can see in Cortland down into the Brookfield area, very heavy rain coming down, some thunder in there too, thanks to some lightning, and then headed up toward the Kinsman, Greenville area and Pymatooning. Now it's interesting to note that that little cell has been traveling right along the leading edge of a boundary that's been moving northward, and that just so happens to also be where we are primed for some high wind gust potential. So we have this little shot of high wind possibly headed toward the South Pymatooning area, and as it continues to move out toward Greenville and right up over Pymatooning, it's not expected to be in Ohio very long. That's some good news. But as we look farther back to the west toward Warren and Cortland, there's not much high wind threat going on there. We have seen, though, quite a bit of wind damage here in Northeast Ohio. Anything you see in the red is wind indicated storm reports that have come in from the public. In Louisville, there are trees and wires down around the area thanks to the thunderstorms that came through earlier. In Menor, we have public reporting of trees being snapped. That's that wind gust that would come through, and it just kind of takes them over. But you can see that the highest wind gusts and the big threat with the very heavy rain, the darker reds, it's all out to the east. So things are tempering. We are severe clear here in Northeast Ohio for now. So in your National Designer hour by hour forecast, where do we go from here? Well, this round of rain will move east, and that's going to leave us with mainly cloudy skies overnight. Can't say we won't have a few showers past the midnight hour, but I think for the most part, we're going to get into a little bit of a drying trend, even though it's going to be very damp and humid to start the day tomorrow. We begin the day at 60. That's pretty darn warm for this time of the year. Mostly to partly cloudy skies will greet you as you step out the door. That little bit of sunshine is going to do its thing. We're going to get right back into the low 70s as we head into the afternoon. A little extra heating is going to add a spark, and it looks like we could have some pop-up showers, maybe rumbles of thunder around the area, especially in the afternoon and then into the evening hours. Then things are going to settle down for us once again. We do have more rain potential that'll be coming in on Saturday. This is a huge, nasty, complex weather system that is going on. Nasty in terms of trying to forecast it because it's a hot mess out there. We will have another shot of energy that comes in here by the weekend, and that is likely to bring us some more rain. So this round of rain is moving out. It's going to be replaced with some colder air aloft, and that's the problem that we are going to get into for early next week. Anytime you have cold air overriding warm air, you get instability. You ask any of the kids that were at weather education today, and they will tell you all about it because they saw the stability bottles I did. I put a picture of that on my Instagram feed. But once that cold air aloft gets out of here and the unsettled weather goes away with it, we'll have a whole nother round of rain that starts to move in, even though the temperatures are expected to warm up a little bit. So we're not clear yet, unfortunately. The unsettled pattern kind of continues on. Union Home Mortgage Outlook keeps the rain in the forecast for Saturday with much cooler air. 50s. We'll be in the low 60s as showers try to move out of here Sunday. Unsettled, the instability showers with us Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then by next weekend, we're back up around 70.
With rain. Next weekend, too.
There you go. All right,
Thanks,
Betsy.
Babs.
Thank you.